Yes. Good evening. Super excited to be connected to us again on this edition of Trading Desk. I'm really grateful to God and welcome to all our live viewers and everyone who will be watching this video right long after it's been uploaded on the channel. It's gonna be a great week. It's gonna be a great week. It's gonna be a great week, and we are ready. Are you ready? We are ready for this. So today on Trading Desk, we are looking at what we're going to be getting into that. The highlight was what are the likely news that can impact the currency markets this week. It's about the fourth weekend in the month of September, and we'll be dropping the FOMC. Yeah, about third or fourth week. This is about third week. Okay, this is about the third week in this month. So the FOMC data will be dropped, where we anticipate the Fed decision on the interest rate in the US. A few other news are coming up. We'll get into that in a bit. And of course, today we are also going to be discussing how to avoid consistent loss as a trader. And of course, we will also look at whether we should start buying Bitcoin right now. What's the situation in the market? Should we start buying Bitcoin right now? It's a big question. A lot of people want to know. And of course, in our analytical technical preview segment, we'll be looking at pounds, yen trading here. Want to see we're going to be looking at how what moves we should expect from pound this week against Japanese yen, and of course we'll also be previewing gold. Yes, gold. We'll be previewing gold. Gold. Over the last week we saw gold rebound on in the bullish momentum, and we expect that it's probably going to sustain that for the week. But we get into that, we get to know, is gold really going to go all the way, or is there any chance that it's going to be just a mere retracement on the sell-off that we have had for a few weeks? The sell-off we have had for a few weeks now, couple of weeks. For about a week or more, we have had the sell-off. So we see all of this on today's show. Okay, so why don't you just jump into it like now? So let's look at this. The news in a bit. Okay, so here's what we have as far as the news is concerned this week. This week, our main interest is going to be what the market is saying as about USD, what the major data we're expecting, economic data we're expecting from USD. So, but just before that, tomorrow, 1:30 p.m., we expect CAD to release consumer price index data, and as you probably know, the CPI index basically measures the cost of price of goods and services and by the consumer. It's going to show the price of goods and services purchased by the consumer, and it's a very good data used in determining, in looking at the inflation uh, in the country. So it's very important for currency valuation for inflation. So CAR is a major news tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. But like I said, our key interest is going to be FOMC news on Wednesday, 7 p.m. That's just about the time when the US, the New York session will be mid into session. That's going to be mid into session of the New York session, and just about the time the the London market must have closed. So, but then by that time, we're looking at projections around the interest rates in the US. And over the past few months, we have seen the Fed really maintaining and staying without changing the interest rate. And market sentiment, investors believe that they are going to continue to um, maintain their rates given, increase in the prices of goods and services. The CPI in the US in August rose. We expect possibility of, or we may see the same thing. Yeah, we may see the same thing. So we've seen that the CPI rose in August from where its basis point in the month of July. So we'll probably keep seeing this, keep seeing this happening. Okay. Okay. So we'll probably keep seeing this happening over the next few months. We just have to see if this month they may not, they may remain, they may stay on the inflation rate and the interest rate, and for the remains of this year, we may they may stay, or there may be slight increase. That the general investor sentiment. Okay, like I said, in the month of August, the inflation climbed to 3.7% in the month of August, as the price index moved from increased to 0.6 on the month over month basis. Okay, so that's a 0.4% increase from the July data that was made available. So everything is just pointing to the fact that we may not see a major change in policy by the US Fed. Okay, so let's go on. What else do we see? Yeah. Um, on Thursday, 8 a.m., I usually don't deal with a lot of these Asian based currencies. So but then there is Swiss franc info data that may affect Swiss franc for 8 a.m. on Thursday Nigerian time. Am I right? Yeah, 8 a.m. Nigerian time. Okay. And then there's gonna be on 12 p.m. monetary policy statements coming in from Britain. So bank rate will be set, but that's 12 p.m. on Thursday. So these are data to really pay attention to. And what else? We have a lot of producer we have a lot of purchasing manager index coming up on Friday. It's gonna affect euro. It's gonna affect pounds. It's gonna affect USD. Actually, look out for. Okay, so that's the much we are expecting this week as far as the news is concerned. FOMC is a great deal coming in the week. CPI on card is a great deal coming out this week. The monetary policy, monetary rate policy news on pound is also coming. Purchasing managers index is also coming. That's on Friday. Just all these news are very important, especially for people who are intraday traders, day traders, and people who are scalping. Okay, very very important data. Now let's go on to talk about how can we avoid losing consistently. How can we prevent you keep losing in the as traders. So from my experience, I've taken a lot of time to before I started eating a turnaround my trading. I've always I've had to sit down and do a proper x-ray of my trading habits. So if you're really going to get over your losses, one of the first things that you need to change, okay, is your mindset. Change your mindset. Change your mindset about trading. How do you see trading? How do you perceive? I'm sorry. How do you see losses? How do you perceive losses? Do you see losses as something that gets under your skin? Do you see losses as a pain? Do you see losses as something that makes you bitter? Change your mindset about trading and about losses. Okay, so begin to see losses as a loss, as a learning curve. Begin to see losses as an agent that is telling you to get better. Begin to see losses as an so an amplifier of the information, of the fact that you are getting close to winning. You are getting close to making a lot of profit. You are getting close to getting it. You are getting close to making a lot of money in the forex market. See, so changing your mindset about losses is the very first step you want to take to avoid consistent loss as a trader. Change your mindset about losses. Don't let losses get under your skin. Don't let losses make you bitter. Don't let losses make you grumpy. Don't let losses make you vengeful against the market. Okay, so that is my number one strategy, or my number one solution to avoiding consistent losses. And then, of course, number two, if you're going to really avoid losses and change your trading game, it's also important that you look at your habits. Examine and analyze your habits. What are your trading habits? Okay, if you have been losing consistently, then it leaves a pattern. So ask yourself, what are my trading habits? what do I do every day when I wake up before I get on to trade? How do I process my trading? What do I think about the market? How do I look at the market? You know, do I work with a trading plan? Do I have a trading journal? You know, do I have a trading ritual? What are your habits as far as trading is concerned? If you are able to be honest enough with yourself and analyze your habits as a trader, you should be able to see where you're getting it wrong. Okay. So you should be able to see where you're getting it wrong. Where am I getting it wrong? So analyzing your habits is one key thing that's going to show you what is the problem with your trading. Okay, number 3, you got to have a trading plan. Most of the time, people who have consistent losses in trading are people who don't have trading plan. You have to have a trading plan. You have to plan your trade. You have to make sure you are trading what you plan. Okay, so what is your methodology for entering into the market? You have to be able to determine that. You also have to be able to determine so that talks about your strategy. What's my entry methodology? Why am I going into the market? Why am I buying? Why am I selling? Do you get? It's very important. You understand this thing, you state them. I'm talking about trading plan. You also need to be clear. What are your rules? What are the rules guiding your trading? What are the things you must see in the market before you buy or before you sell? What are the rules and your policies around entering the market, exiting the market? What is your rule when it comes to taking a loss? What is your rule around when you make profit? What generally are your rules? What is your risk management rule? What is your trade management rule? All of these things have to be detailed in your trading plan. So if you are really going to avoid losses trading the forex market or any financial market generally, it is very important that you have a trading plan. If you have a trading plan, you're going to reduce your incidence of losses. And then number 4, always make sure you have a record of your trading. Now, what having a record of your trading does for you, and it is very important, what it does for you is this. Having a record of your trading ensures that you are able to track the issues with your trading. You're able to understand your pattern. You're able to see, why did I lose? Why did I win? You're able to stop. It establishes your trading pattern, and it helps you to be able to fix it instead of starting a completely new journey of maybe changing strategy or looking for new mentors and stuff like that, which always occasion a waste of time. You see, some people, they've been on the strategy or they've been studying the strategy. Maybe they've demonstrated it over a period of 2, 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months sometimes, maybe even a lot more. And then when they get into testing it, trading it live, things begin to happen. And after they've experienced regular losses, the next thing they're thinking about, or the conclusion they make, is that this trading thing, this strategy is not working. They just conclude that the strategy is not working, and they are getting back into the market, trying to look and hunt for the next strategy that are going to fleece as far as for their trading. It doesn't work like that. A journal, a record of your trading, we expose the issues, we expose the weaknesses in your trading to show you, oh, this is why you are losing. This is why, when you lost, why you lost, and all of that. Because your journal will tell you that. Your journal will tell you the pair you entered, when you entered, the price at which you entered, the stop loss, the take profit. It will establish all those facts. What the trading condition you saw before you got into the trade. Make sure you have a journal. And number 5, if you want to avoid consistent losses in trading, most likely if you are trading and you're experiencing a lot of losses, it immediately tells us something about you. You are probably trading without a community or a mentor. So if you want to avoid losing consistently, look for a community, a very good community, and look for a good mentor who can mentor you, who can follow up with you, who can hold you accountable for your trading results and your trading habit and all of that. So look for a good community, join a good community, and trade together with that community. It most likely will help you reduce your losses and all those arbitrary habits that you are making or that you have when it comes to trading. It will help you eliminate all of those excesses. Okay, so that is that as far as the things we need to note to avoid consistent losses in the market. So let's quickly get on. Yeah, by the way, I'm running the show alone today. My partner, my friend, Jesus Christ, he just got on the show. Excuse me, a moment, guys. Let me. I didn't know that I've kept him out of the show for a while. So sorry. I didn't know I've kept him out of the show for a while. So sorry. So yeah. Yes, sir. I was expecting it. Hopefully, Mr. Mayowa will be able to join us on the call. Hopefully, Mayowa will be able to join us on the call anytime soon. Okay, so quickly, let me run this. So the question is this: should I be buying? I did not know. I didn't know. I didn't send you the link.
I'm learning too. So I said, let me join from the front end.
Hey. I'm
not use back end today.
How can I get the money from me? Amazing. Good to have you, sir. I can see you on the road. Amazing. Yes. And I can see your beautiful family right behind you. Awesome. Can you say hello to them for me? Good to have you, Mr. Mayowa, on the call.
Yeah, Pastor, greeting you guys. Thank you so much.
Amazing stuff. So
you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you, sir. Absolutely, sir. Anyway, it's good you came in at this segment where we are trying to look at the question: should I buy Bitcoin? People are asking, should I start buying Bitcoin, or should I? So let me get your expert. Should people start buying Bitcoin now?
So when I saw it went back to 27,000 today, I felt like what's happening again? Because I wasn't expecting that again. I was expecting it to come down. So when I saw it, for me, I'm waiting for the market to come really down, at least to 16,000.
Okay.
Before I start buying.
16.
It has to come down.
Wow.
Like it has to come down.
16. Wow. So this is what we are looking at. This is what we are looking at. A drop to this zone here.
Yes. Yeah, it has to come down. It doesn't have the permission to go up like that. Because that's a head and shoulder. That's a head and shoulder.
That's true.
Yeah. So I really, really, really. But like I said, like I do share, it is a order flow reaction. It is a order flow reaction. The report is telling us that USD is strong, and if
Yes,
USD
that's
is strong, I can't buy Bitcoin.
mm,
USD is
that's
strong, I can't buy. It's not right, you
that's
know.
true.
It's not right to buy
So
Bitcoin.
so i- categorically, you are saying for traders should not be buying. Should investor be
Yes.
buying right now?
Well, it depends on the type of investor the person is. If you're an investor that your goal is in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, that you don't have a business, just keep buying.
Okay.
Just keep buying every month. You will make all the money. You will make all
Mm,
the money. But for long term, I will feel more for comfortable buying anything below 17,000. I'll feel more comfortable. I'll feel more comfortable buying anything below
17.
17,000.
Wow. Wow. So that's it. So even with the dollar cost average, would that be a
Yes.
good strategy for investors who are buying on the long term?
Yes. Yes. That is the route for long term investors. Dollar cost average, because is a compounding system on the long run.
That's true. That's true for them. So, but traders, traders should
So if
really
you're a trader, you can do you can trade futures on that retracement back to the top. You can
okay.
trade futures and go and take sell and sell it down. You understand? But for long term, I'm bullish on Bitcoin long term. It's just that everybody's approach is differs. So I prefer that if you come to 17, then anything 17, below 17, I can keep buying till it gets back to 150, 185.
Let me take you down memory lanes, Mr. Mayowa. I
Yes, sir.
remember what I remember what happened here. This was um this was year 2020, if I am right.
Yes, please.
2020 March, when you told us Bitcoin
Mhm.
2020, early
Just
20 January. I remember January 2020.
yes, sir.
January 2020, when you said Bitcoin is coming to around 3,000, 4,000, that people should start buying there.
Yes, sir.
You never forget.
Yes, sir.
3,000, 4,000. I mean, in a zone like this, let me pick that zone. And I don't know, regrettably, including me, some of us ignored you. It was around this zone. You asked us to start looking for a buy around this zone,
Yes,
around
sir.
3,000, 4,000. I will never forget. Some of us
Yes,
didn't
sir.
take that information and that data seriously. It was a time a lot of people, there was a lot of fear in the market. And
Yes.
and and this was what market did right after that, around it. That was so market, no, sorry. This was what market did.
Yes.
So market went up and dropped right into that zone. And that was what gave us that crazy move to the upside. I mean, to 60 something, almost 70 something thousand, or about 68,000. I will never forget that. That
Yes, sir.
your prediction was crazy and massive. And right now, you are saying again that
Yes, sir.
people should load 16 anywhere below 17,000.
That's
Where
right.
do you anticipate the price getting to this time? Do you see in the next bull run the market
Minimum minimum 150,000.
150,000?
Yes. Use your fib extension, sir.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, my fibs are actually I've worked it a bit, but let me. Sorry, but let me see.
Use it from the last swing.
Just hold on a bit. I have to quickly put on some.
Okay.
Okay, so from the last string, so you are looking for what level, sir?
Pull it to the left, not to the right. Put
To
the
the
low to the
previous
left. Yes. Fantastic. That's it. So what's the red?
1 point. That's around 110,000 at
Okay.
1.618 extension.
Okay. Good. So at 1.618, we have 110,000, sir.
110,000. Yeah, it's a psychological level.
Okay, so that's the minimum we are getting. That's the
Wow.
minimum we are getting.
Wow. That's amazing.
And because the institutions are now going to come in, they once they get it cheap this time, they will not come out again. So that means
Mm,
that you might not see Bitcoin come cheap again. So the same thing that happened to gold.
mm, mm,
1937, since gold around 1937 took off from the low and it never came down again, because that was when the institution started coming in. That was the peak of institution coming in. So if the institution takes over now, between now and next year, they will not drop the price again. That you will see a long-term bullish run for the next 25 years, for the next 75 years. That's my projection.
ah, okay. this is this is really crazy. Okay, guys. I mean, there you have it from the oracle himself. Financial market oracle himself has spoken.
Yes,
If, if, if you're a trader, you should look, if you're an investor, you should look at your best buying level of Bitcoin. We have to be anywhere under 17,000, and it's a massive gain and profit you'll be looking at. Okay,
yes.
so let's quickly go to our preview for the week. Let's quickly go to our technical preview for the week. This week we are looking at GBPJPY, pound yen, and gold, pound yen and gold. I'm just gonna show you from here so that you can GBPJPY and pounds. So this is what we have here. What are you seeing? This is week GBPJPY on the weekly. What are you saying, sir?
So I see a rejection at the demands.
Okay, this is what we have on the monthly.
Yeah, so select that. Number one, JPY is still weak.
Yes, it is.
So if JPY is still weak, there's no way GBP JPY will sell.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So
So
you're still expecting it to push into this zone very well.
yes, and even break out sef.
Oh, this eye.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So I'm expecting it to break and go to that extreme top.
Here at 250, 251.
Yes,
Wow.
because if you
Wow.
draw your fib extension from the current low, current look left, that eye where you draw your supply, draw your fib
Yes.
from there to the previous low, to the previous low.
This is the previous low here.
So where is your 1.618?
That's very close to the 250i. That's around the 244.
So that is where it's going, sir.
Wow. Okay, so looking at it on the monthly, we can see the trajectory. The direction is still very well going up. So
So where we now come to 1 hour daily, sorry.
daily, yeah, we are here on daily, and we see
So
market breaking this as this is the previous high that market broke. This is the previous high market broke this high here.
yes,
So we're looking for a demand.
where we can pick a buy.
Okay, so I'll be looking at somewhere 50% area, so somewhere below the 50%, which is a
That's it.
discounted area, right?
Yes, please.
Mm. So I would you be looking at this block
Yes,
here?
somewhere there. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Let it come out a bit. Uh, yes. Even where it is now is a suspect.
Mm. For it to take off on. So
Yes.
people will need to know the right time when this trade is set, and that's where they need a very dependable trading strategy to pick the trade, isn't it?
Yes, please.
And that's why we keep telling people about the ITC trading concept. I know we
Yes.
have other courses on Mayo Oladimeji company platform right now that we have the intraday trading strategy course. I know
Yes, sir.
there's a course on that too. So people really want to look at I think the next trading decks. I mean, in our upcoming session, we need to bring in some participants in people who have benefited from purchasing these courses and they have used it and it has really transformed their trading. So in next month, we should bring some of these beneficiaries, some of these community members of my Olabi company. We should bring them to the show. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. GBPJPY. Okay. My is back. So yeah. So May, I was just saying before you went off that really we need to bring some community members of my Labi company who have bought the courses, who have been under the mentorship, and they have had results to be on the trading desk to come and share
Yeah,
their experiences. I think we have to do that in the coming month. That is going to be very, very important. But people need to know that it is not just about knowing where to buy or where to
yes, please.
sell,
Yes,
knowing
please.
when to buy and when to sell is perhaps as important as knowing where to buy and where to sell. So it
That's right.
has to be knowing where and knowing when.
That's
If you
right.
know where but you don't know when, it can still give you a lot of losses. It can still make you lose
That's
trade just because you don't know when. Okay.
that's right.
Okay. So let's quickly eat gold. Let's see what gold is saying. Let's get on to gold. Okay, so for gold, this is what we have. on gold. This is a daily chart, and we saw last week we saw this sell-off, and one would have thought it was going to be, you know, a continuation of of a bearish trend that seems to picked up from this high. But over the end of last week and today, market gold seems to be trading up. Why is this?
It's just a retracement. It's just a retracement, because the first uptrend by the left, come left, sir. The first impulse that went up is not a main impulse.
Yes.
It doesn't have a root.
This move, yeah.
No, not that one. Come right.
Okay.
Come to the current swing low.
Okay.
Current swing low that is buying. Current swing low that is buying.
That's there.
I'm not seeing your mouse. No. The current swing low that is buying.
This one here.
God bless you. You see that if you check the root, it doesn't have a root.
It didn't break it.
Yes.
It didn't break any low. So
yes, that's it. So it didn't break any high. Are you there, sir? Okay, I think Pastor is out.
okay. Okay, sorry about that. I think I just got knocked out by the internet.
It's all right.
So we are.
So I'm expecting it to come to either that first place, that first supply where you are right now, or the one above it.
Above it here.
Yes, either of the two. That's where I'm expecting the market to come to.
So we're expecting somewhere here.
Yes, and the second one, the next one.
And then we're expecting somewhere here.
Mm-hmm. So that's it. My bias is still sell.
You see a sell on this. Okay. That's looking great. So we just need to know when the sell is ready. I know last week we talked about Euro USD, you know, coming further up into
somewhere there,
somewhere around there, right?
Yes, please.
Somewhere around there. Is it this level?
Yes.
So and maybe over the
next one.
days.
So it might not come there again. I might come to the next flip zone, the next supply where you are right now. No, next one.
Yeah, I want to pick this.
Somewhere there. Yes.
Okay. So people need to. There are a lot of trading opportunity. People just need to be patient. You just need to be patient to pick the right opportunity. Okay.
Yes,
wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you, Mr. Mayowa. Great one. That's it from Ayo Oladimeji.
Thank you so much, Pastor.
Here to buy, where to sell, but you, like I told you, when to buy and when to sell is as important as knowing where. Okay, if you know where but you don't know when, you can still end up being a bad trader. I mean, a losing trader. So a lot of opportunities are there in the market. We just keep our finger crossed. We will keep our finger crossed. So guys, if you want to know more about how to trade, how to get more information about what's happening in the trading market, the forex market, the show to go to is Trading Desk every Monday, 6 p.m. every Monday. So what you want to do is just click the subscribe button and make sure you put on the notification bell so you can always get alerted whenever the show is on. I'm always here with my coach and friend, Ayo Oladimeji. This is a seasoned expert trader, one of the most successful forex coach here in Nigeria. Okay, so you really want to stay in touch and with us every Monday 6 p.m. Make sure you are
Amazing.
here waiting for
Thank you so much, Pastor Ayo. Thank you for having me.
To everyone who is watching and everyone who's going to watch the review videos later. We review the videos later, okay? And of course, Mr. Mayowa, thank you for always doing this with us.
Thank you for having me, sir.
So wish you safe journey home with your family.
Yes, sir.
Drive safely, guys.
Thanks.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the show for today. Really appreciate your time. I'll be seeing you next week. By God's grace, have a wonderful night rest.